5 exercises every senior should do daily to avoid falls and stay mobile. Low-impact movements for strength and balance. Have you ever caught yourself reaching for something on a shelf and suddenly felt a little wobbly? Or maybe stepping off the curb feels just a bit more uncertain than it used to? You're not alone. As we get older, it's completely normal for our balance and strength to shift a little. But here's the good news: losing mobility or feeling unsteady isn't something we have to just accept. In fact, there are simple, gentle exercises you can do every day that can help you feel stronger, more confident on your feet, and much less likely to experience a fall. Now, before you think this is about intense workouts or fancy gym routines, don't worry. That's not what this is. I'm talking about low-impact movements. Things you can do right in your living room, in your kitchen while waiting for the kettle to boil, or even holding onto the back of a chair. Exercises that don't strain your body, but instead build it up. These aren't just about preventing falls. They're about staying mobile, independent, and free to do what you love for as long as you like. Today, we're going to go over 5 exercises that are especially helpful for anyone in their 60s, 70s, and beyond. Each one is backed by solid research and has been used by physical therapists all over the world to help older adults stay strong, stable, and active. And the best part, they only take a few minutes each day. But those few minutes can make all the difference. So let's start with the first one. This one might sound simple, but don't underestimate its power. It's called the sit-to-stand. Here's how it works. All you need is a sturdy chair. No wheels, nothing too soft. Sit down in the chair, then stand up. That's it. Sit again. Stand again. Try doing this slowly and with control, maybe 5 to 10 times in a row. What this does is mimic one of the most essential movements in daily life. Whether you're getting up from the couch, out of the car, or off the toilet, this motion keeps those leg muscles strong and teaches your body how to rise up without falling backward. Many people don't realize that weak thigh muscles, especially the quadriceps, are one of the top reasons we lose balance. When you can do the sit-to-stand movement without using your hands for support, you're building real strength. And if you need to start with your hands for balance, that's perfectly okay. Just work your way up gradually. Over time, your legs, hips, and even your core will thank you. Now, once you've warmed up with a few of those, we can move into something just as powerful, the heel-to-toe walk. You can try this right along the hallway or anywhere you have a clear space. It's as simple as it sounds. Take a step by placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of the other foot, just like you're walking on a tightrope, but with 2 feet firmly on the ground. Do this for about 10 steps, then turn around and come back. This little walk trains your balance like you wouldn't believe. It strengthens the muscles around your ankles and knees, teaches your brain to coordinate your body more precisely, and helps improve your posture too. And if you feel nervous, don't hesitate to use the wall or a countertop for a little extra support until your confidence builds. That's the beauty of these exercises. They meet you right where you are and grow with you. What's even better is that both of these movements fit easily into your day. You can do a few sit-to-stands while the coffee brews in the morning. Then maybe try the heel-to-toe walk while you're brushing your teeth or waiting for dinner to finish cooking. It's not about adding hours to your routine. It's about weaving health into the moments you already have. And here's something I think more people need to hear. These movements aren't just for getting by. They're for thriving. Imagine being able to travel without worrying about long walks or chasing after your grandkids in the park without fear of falling. That's what this is really about, giving you the confidence and freedom to enjoy your life fully. Now, I want to share a quick story with you. One of our viewers, Betty, who's 72, started doing just these 2 exercises every morning after her doctor told her she was at risk of falling. At first, she could only manage 3 sit-to-stands before she needed a break. But she stuck with it. After a month, she was doing 10 easily, and she said walking across the garden no longer felt like a chore. She felt light on her feet again, in her words. And that's the kind of change we're after, real strength that shows up in everyday life. Now that we've got your legs and balance working, it's time to take things a step further. Next, we'll talk about a movement that not only keeps you steady but also keeps your hips flexible, because stiffness there is one of the sneakiest reasons people start to shuffle, trip, and lose confidence in their stride. Let's keep going. So now that your legs are engaged and your balance is waking up, let's shift our focus just a little higher to the hips. Your hips play a massive role in how confidently you walk, turn, bend, and even stand still. When they're strong and flexible, your entire lower body works better. But when they get tight or weak, which often happens after 60, it becomes easier to lose stability, drag your feet, or feel stiff in the lower back. That's why the next exercise is one I absolutely love, the standing leg lift. Don't worry, there's no jumping or straining here. This one is slow, gentle, and highly effective. All you need is a chair, countertop, or even the back of your sofa for balance. Stand tall, feet about hip-width apart, and gently lift one leg out to the side. Just a few inches is fine. No need to go high. Hold for a second or two, then slowly bring it back down. Then switch legs. Try doing about 10 lifts on each side, or however many feel comfortable. This little movement does a lot. It strengthens your hip muscles, especially the ones on the outside of your thighs, called abductors. These are key for sideways stability, which is often what protects you from falling when you step off balance or turn quickly. It also helps keep your pelvis aligned and reduces pressure on the knees and back. And here's a tip. Focus on standing tall and keeping your shoulders relaxed while you do it. That way, you're also training your posture and core at the same time. Think of this one as your secret weapon for staying upright, stable, and in control of your stride. Now, once you've done a few sets of leg lifts, there's another simple movement that works in harmony with it. And this one is all about building strength where people often forget to look, the calves and ankles. These areas are like your body's shock absorbers. They help you walk with ease, stop yourself from slipping, and give your step that bounce that makes walking feel good again. This brings us to the next one, calf raises. If you haven't done them in a while, you might be surprised by how effective they are. Here's how to do it. Stand behind a chair or near a wall for balance, and simply raise your heels off the ground so you're standing on your toes. Hold for a second or two, then slowly lower back down. That's one. Try to do about 10 to 15 of these if you can. You'll feel your calf muscles working right away. These muscles are crucial for walking, climbing stairs, and especially for regaining your balance after a misstep. In fact, studies have shown that people with strong calves are significantly less likely to fall, and when they do trip, they're more likely to catch themselves. It's one of the simplest things you can do each day to make your steps feel more secure. Now, just imagine combining the first 4 exercises we've talked about so far. A few sit-to-stands to get the thighs and glutes going. Some heel-to-toe walking to improve coordination and balance. Standing leg lifts to strengthen the hips. And then calf raises to support your ankles and give you that stability from the ground up. All of these movements, done consistently, form a powerful routine that doesn't just protect you from falls. It helps you feel capable and strong in your body. But here's the thing. As helpful as leg strength and lower body control are, they're only one part of the picture. The final piece we can't ignore is your core. That's right, the muscles around your stomach, lower back, and sides. Most people think the core is just about having a flat belly, but really, it's your body's center of gravity. It's what keeps you upright, balanced, and able to turn, twist, or bend without tipping over. Weak core muscles are one of the sneaky reasons people find themselves stumbling, leaning, or catching their breath when getting up from a chair. So let's introduce a core-friendly exercise that's safe, effective, and doesn't require getting down on the floor. It's called the standing march. Start by standing tall next to a wall or a sturdy surface you can use for support. Now lift one knee up toward your chest, like you're marching in place. Lower it, then lift the other knee. Try alternating knees slowly and with control. You can do this for about 20 to 30 seconds or count 10 to 15 lifts on each leg. Want a little extra challenge? Add a slight pause at the top of each lift and engage your core by pulling your belly button in gently toward your spine. This movement is wonderful because it trains several things at once: your core, your hip flexors, and even your coordination. And as a bonus, it gets your heart rate up a little too. You'll notice that as you practice this daily, your walking pace becomes steadier and your endurance improves bit by bit. By now, you might be thinking, this all sounds good, but do I really need to do these every single day? And the answer is, you don't have to, but if you do, your body will thank you for it. Even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, the consistency is what matters most. These small movements, done regularly, have a big impact over time. They add up to better posture, steadier steps, and the freedom to keep doing the things you love, whether that's gardening, dancing, traveling, or just taking a walk around the block. And just like that, with a few minutes of gentle movement, you're already doing more than most. You're investing in yourself, your independence, and your peace of mind. That's something to be proud of. Let's keep that momentum going and finish strong. There's one more powerful move I want to share with you. It's a simple seated exercise that supports your posture, strengthens your back, and even improves breathing. And the best part, you can do it while watching TV or chatting on the phone. Let's move into that next. Let's wrap things up with an exercise that's incredibly gentle but quietly powerful, especially when it comes to posture, stability, and overall confidence in your movements. It's something you can do while sitting comfortably in a chair, and yet it works deep muscles that support your spine, your balance, and even your breathing. This final movement is the seated core twist, and it's all about waking up those muscles that support your posture and center. Here's how to do it. Sit upright in a sturdy chair, feet flat on the ground, and keep your back straight. Cross your arms over your chest, or place your hands lightly on your shoulders. Now slowly twist your upper body to the right, just a few inches. Don't force it. Pause, then come back to center. Then twist to the left. Just like that, gentle and slow. Try doing 5 to 10 twists on each side. What this does is activate your oblique muscles. Those are the ones on the sides of your torso. They help you rotate, maintain balance, and stay steady when you shift direction while walking or standing. These muscles are crucial when you're reaching for something off to the side, looking behind you, or getting in and out of the car. And here's something many people overlook. When your core muscles are active and healthy, your breathing actually improves too. Why? Because your diaphragm and deep abdominal muscles are connected. So not only are you helping your balance and spine, you're also giving your lungs a little more room to expand. That means more oxygen in your system, better energy levels, and even clearer thinking throughout the day. Now imagine for a moment doing all 5 of these exercises each morning. Just a few minutes for each one. You're strengthening your legs, improving your balance, engaging your hips, waking up your core, and tuning into your body's rhythm. And you're doing it in a way that's kind, intentional, and absolutely doable. That's what makes these exercises so powerful. They don't require you to change who you are. They just help you become the best version of who you already are. And let's be honest, mobility isn't just about walking. It's about living. It's about saying yes to spontaneous plans with friends. It's about confidently stepping onto a bus or climbing the stairs to a lookout point. It's about reaching for a book on the top shelf or bending down to play with your grandkids. Staying mobile means staying you active, independent, and in control of your life. And here's something I want you to remember. It's never too late to start. You could begin these movements today, even if you haven't exercised in years. Even if your knees ache or your balance feels shaky. In fact, that's exactly why you should start. Because every single day, you move your body with purpose. You're telling your brain, your bones, and your heart, I'm still here. I still matter. And I'm not done living. If you're feeling a little overwhelmed, that's okay too. Start small. Maybe today, just do the sit to stand a few times. Or just the heel to toe walk down the hallway. And tomorrow, add another one. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be consistent. And don't forget, these exercises are not just about physical strength. They build confidence. Every time you move with intention, you're proving to yourself that you're capable, that you're steady, that you're stronger than you think. One of our viewers, George, told us that after just a couple of weeks of doing these daily movements, he noticed he wasn't reaching for furniture as often when walking through the house. He felt more grounded, more sure-footed. And he said something I'll never forget. He said, "For the first time in a long time, I stopped worrying about falling, and I started focusing on living again." That's exactly what this is about. Not fear, but freedom. So let's take a deep breath together right now. Inhale through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Feel your body grounding itself. That's strength. That's calm. That's you, choosing to care for yourself in the simplest and most powerful way, through movement. Before we go, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for showing up for yourself, for taking the time to invest in your health and your independence. It's never a small thing. Every step, every lift, every breath, it all matters. You matter. And if this video helped you or inspired you, I'd love to hear about it in the comments. Tell me, did you try any of the exercises? Did one feel especially good or challenging? Your story might just inspire someone else to start moving too. And of course, if you found this helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We've got so many more gentle, science-backed tips to help you live a longer, stronger, and more joyful life. From energy-boosting foods to memory-saving habits, we're all about supporting you every step of the way. So until next time, keep moving with kindness, keep breathing with intention, and keep believing in yourself. Here's to staying strong, steady, and free any age.